Burning the Quran has nothing to do with freedom of speech or freedom of expression. When, since the creation of humanity, has burning down something been a symbol of friendship? Never. But still, Muslims should not overreact and live accordingly to the Islam. Islam stands for peace. And when someone tries to burn the Quran, he's looking for attention, he's looking for aggression, he's trying to create aggression and trying to tell the world that the Islam is a bad religion. So if someone does this, we don't go there and harm him or never shoot him because Islam prohibits that. We let him do that because God can protect his religion by himself. But our job is to remain peaceful Muslims. Whenever someone tries to expose the Islam as an aggressive religion, it's not our job to face aggression with aggression. It's our job to face aggression with love, as the Prophet Muhammad has taught it. But freedom of speech is important in a democracy. Trump now signed a bill, I think, where it's prohibited for people or for students to talk to take the side of the Hamas. There the freedom of speech ends, but when you insult Muslims since 9/11, freedom of speech is very important. Whenever you insult Muslims, whenever you insult the Quran, whenever you try to hurt Muslims, it's okay. But whenever you go something against the media, something against the Jewish state, it's always prohibited by law. So we should define freedom of speech first before we tell people to grant freedom of speech. Especially Elon Musk is creating tension in Britain, telling the Brits to go on the streets and destroy the Muslim culture and all that. I'm not saying that the Muslims are living the right way, because the Muslims need to find the religion first by themselves, but especially the United Kingdom went around the whole globe, robbed the whole globe, stole all their treasury, and then they asked themselves, why are all those immigrants here? You robbed all their wealth. Now they came to you. You can't blame other ones to come to your country when your country went everywhere first. It's same the United States. They bombed the Middle East for oil and for gold and blamed the Islam to be radical. But you bombed Afghanistan for 20 years and blame Afghans to be terrorists. You supported rebels and in Syria and blamed the Syrian to be bad. You destroyed the infrastructure and everything in Libya and blamed the Libyans to be terrorists. You destroyed Iraq for masses of weapons of mass destruction which have never been found, and you blame Muslims to be bad. So we need to define freedom of speech first before we play the biggest supporter of freedom of speech, and then we should have a fair argument, not an aggressive argument, because the world is trying to separate the population, no matter if in America, in Europe or wherever. Now it is tried to separate the people so they can install a new system, because the money, the fiat currency system, comes to its end. And I shared it in a tweet on Twitter, that the democratic or the money system, the banking system, is coming to its end, and they are looking for someone to blame it on. But we Muslims shouldn't give them the opportunity to blame it on Muslims or on Islam. We should just let the system collapse and wait patiently, and God will reveal the truth. Thank you.